Welcome to your comprehensive guide for CISM interview questions. CISM stands for Certified Information Security Manager, which is one of the most prestigious certifications in cybersecurity management. This certification is designed for professionals who want to move beyond technical roles and into security leadership positions. Throughout this presentation, you will learn about the 4 core domains that form the foundation of CISM knowledge. These domains are governance, risk management, program development, and incident management. Each domain represents critical skills that every information security manager must master to effectively protect organizational assets and align security with business objectives. The CISM certification is built around 4 essential domains that reflect real-world responsibilities of security managers. Domain 1 is Information Security Governance, which carries 17% of the exam weight. This domain focuses on establishing strategic frameworks that align security with business goals. Domain 2 is Information Security Risk Management, accounting for 20% of the exam. This involves identifying, assessing, and managing risks to organizational assets. Domain 3 is Information Security Program Development and Management, the largest domain at 33% weight. This covers building and managing comprehensive security programs. Finally, Domain 4 is Incident Management, representing 30% of the exam and focusing on preparing for and responding to security incidents. Understanding these weightings helps prioritize your study efforts and interview preparation. Information security governance is the strategic foundation of any successful security program. As Domain 1 of CISM, it emphasizes creating governance frameworks that ensure information security strategy directly supports business objectives. The key focus areas include security strategy alignment, where security initiatives must match organizational goals and priorities. Governance framework development involves establishing clear structures for decision-making and accountability. Policy development requires creating comprehensive security policies that guide organizational behavior. Business case creation is essential for securing executive support and funding for security initiatives. Finally, stakeholder commitment ensures that all levels of the organization understand and support security efforts. The core purpose is to establish a governance framework that demonstrates how information security strategy aligns with and enables organizational success. Information security risk management is about systematically identifying, analyzing, and managing threats to organizational assets. This domain requires both technical understanding and business acumen to effectively communicate risks to leadership. Risk assessment involves examining the emerging risk and threat landscape to understand current and future challenges. Vulnerability analysis identifies weaknesses in systems, processes, and controls that could be exploited. Control deficiency analysis evaluates existing security measures to determine their effectiveness. Risk assessment and analysis combines these elements to provide a comprehensive view of organizational risk exposure. On the response side, risk treatment options must be selected based on business context and the organization's risk appetite. Risk and control ownership ensures clear accountability for managing identified risks. Risk monitoring and reporting provides ongoing visibility into the organization's risk posture and the effectiveness of implemented controls. Information Security Program Development and Management represents the largest portion of the CISM exam because it encompasses the day-to-day responsibilities of security managers. This domain is divided into 2 main areas: program development and program management. Program development includes establishing program resources and tools necessary for effective security operations. Asset classification helps prioritize protection efforts based on business value and risk. Standards and frameworks provide structured approaches to security implementation. Policies and procedures translate high-level governance into actionable guidance. Program metrics enable measurement of security program effectiveness. Program management focuses on the operational aspects, including control design and selection to address identified risks. Implementation and integration ensure security controls work effectively within existing business processes. Testing and evaluation verify that controls perform as intended. Awareness and training develop the human element of security. External service management ensures third-party providers meet security requirements. Incident management is critical for maintaining business continuity and minimizing the impact of security events. This domain covers both preparedness and response activities. Incident preparedness begins with developing a comprehensive incident response plan that defines roles, responsibilities, and procedures. Response team structure establishes clear lines of authority and communication during incidents. Communication protocols ensure timely and accurate information, sharing with internal teams and external stakeholders. Testing and exercises validate the effectiveness of incident response procedures through regular drills and simulations. Evidence collection procedures preserve digital evidence for investigation and potential legal proceedings. Response and recovery activities include incident classification to determine appropriate response levels and resource allocation. Response coordination manages the complex interactions between technical teams, management, and external parties. Business continuity ensures essential operations continue during and after incidents. Post-incident review captures lessons learned to improve future response capabilities. These lessons learned feed back into the preparedness cycle for continuous improvement. Now let's explore common interview questions for the information security governance domain. These questions test your understanding of strategic security management and your ability to align security with business objectives. The first question asks how you align information security strategy with business objectives. This requires demonstrating your understanding of business processes, risk tolerance, and organizational culture. You should explain how security enables business goals rather than hindering them. The second question focuses on methods for establishing and maintaining governance frameworks. Your answer should cover governance structures, policy hierarchies, and continuous improvement processes. You need to show how governance adapts to changing business needs and regulatory requirements. The third question addresses ensuring stakeholder commitment to security initiatives. This tests your communication and leadership skills, as well as your ability to translate technical risks into business language that resonates with different audiences. Risk management interview questions focus on your analytical skills and ability to make risk-based decisions. The first question asks how you prioritize risks for treatment based on business impact. This requires understanding risk assessment methodologies and the ability to communicate risk in business terms. You should demonstrate knowledge of risk matrices, business impact analysis, and cost-benefit analysis for risk treatment options. The second question explores the difference between qualitative and quantitative risk assessment. You need to explain when to use each approach, their respective advantages and limitations, and how to combine both methods for comprehensive risk analysis. Qualitative assessment uses descriptive scales and expert judgment, while quantitative assessment uses numerical data and statistical analysis. The third question addresses calculating residual risk after implementing controls. This tests your understanding of risk treatment effectiveness and the ongoing nature of risk management. You should explain how control effectiveness is measured and how residual risk influences additional security investments. Information security program questions test your operational knowledge and program management skills. The first question asks how you ensure security controls are properly implemented and tested. This requires demonstrating knowledge of control implementation methodologies, testing procedures, and continuous monitoring processes. You should explain the importance of control validation, gap analysis, and remediation planning. The second question focuses on frameworks used for developing security programs. You need to show familiarity with industry frameworks like ISO 27001, NIST Cybersecurity Framework, and CodeLucky. Explain how these frameworks provide structure while allowing customization to organizational needs. The third question addresses measuring the effectiveness of security awareness training. This tests your understanding of human factors in security and metrics-driven program management. You should discuss training effectiveness metrics, behavioral change indicators, and methods for continuous improvement of awareness programs. Incident management questions evaluate your crisis leadership abilities and operational readiness. The first question asks how you prioritize security incidents when multiple issues arise simultaneously. This tests your decision-making skills under pressure and understanding of business impact assessment. You should explain incident classification systems, escalation procedures, and resource allocation strategies. Demonstrate knowledge of business continuity priorities and stakeholder communication requirements. The second question focuses on steps for responding to a data breach. This comprehensive question covers the entire incident response lifecycle from detection through recovery. You need to address containment, investigation, notification requirements, legal considerations, and communication strategies. Show understanding of regulatory requirements and the importance of preserving evidence. The third question addresses conducting post-incident reviews and implementing lessons learned. This tests your commitment to continuous improvement and organizational learning. Explain how to conduct effective after-action reviews, document findings, and translate lessons into improved processes and procedures. Successful CISM interview preparation requires both theoretical knowledge and practical application skills. Your study strategy should begin with reviewing ISACA official materials, as these provide authoritative content aligned with exam objectives. Practice scenario-based questions that test your ability to apply CISM concepts to real-world situations. Understanding business context is crucial because CISM focuses on management rather than technical implementation. Study real-world case studies to see how security principles apply in different organizational settings. Focus on governance principles as these form the foundation of security management thinking. For interview success, demonstrate strategic thinking by connecting security activities to business outcomes. Show your risk-based approach by explaining how you prioritize activities based on risk assessment results. Communicate business impact by translating technical issues into language that business leaders understand. Provide specific examples from your experience to illustrate your points and make your answers memorable. Express commitment to continuous learning, as the security field evolves rapidly and requires ongoing professional development. As you prepare for your CISM interview, remember these key takeaways. Master all 4 domains thoroughly, as questions may span multiple areas and test your ability to integrate concepts. Focus on business context in all your answers, demonstrating how security enables business success rather than creating obstacles. Practice scenario-based questions that require analytical thinking and practical application of CISM principles. Understand governance principles deeply, as these underpin all security management activities. Apply risk-based thinking to show how you prioritize and make decisions in resource-constrained environments. Your action plan should include scheduling your exam date to create a firm commitment and timeline. Create a realistic study timeline that allows sufficient preparation time while maintaining momentum. Join study groups to benefit from peer learning and different perspectives on complex topics. Take practice exams to familiarize yourself with question formats and identify knowledge gaps. Most importantly, gain practical experience by applying CISM concepts in your current role. Success in CISM requires both strategic thinking and practical application. The certification demonstrates your ability to manage security programs that protect organizational assets while enabling business objectives.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.